Hello, grade 8 students. This is day 17 of STP Mathematics 3A lesson series. So, the previous video that you had the unit test. By now, I hope all of you have done the unit test. By any chance, if you have not done, please pause this video and do the unit test by your own and then come to this video to discuss your answers. So, then here I'm not discussing the whole thing. I will take only the part of the unit test. With that, I'll explain the exercise 1P. So that is the first part of your unit test, right? So then we will move to the whiteboard, and the first question I have, I want to find the LCM of 2, 5, and 6, right? Right, I divide by 2. So then 1, 5, 3. Why I wrote 5 as it is? Because 5 is not divisible. Therefore, you can write it as it is. So then I will take the next prime number. So that is 3, 1, 5, 1. So then I want to get the next prime number. So then that is 1, 1, 1. So how do you get the LCM of 2, 5, 6? So that is 2 times 3 times 6, 5. So then 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 5, 30. So then 30 is the LCM of these two numbers. So then I will go to the next question 3, 7, and 14. So we'll see what will be the LCM. The first I divide this by 2. 3 and 7 is not divisible, and here it is 7. So then here I divide this by 3, 7 and 7. And then here 7, 1, 1, 1. So then here I want to get the LCM of 3, 7 and 14. So then how do you get this? 2 times 3 times 7. 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 7, 40. Right. So this is the LCM of 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 7, 42. Right? Okay. So then the next one, question number 2. Question number 2, we have that we want to get the reciprocal. So then the 3 over 4, the reciprocal will be 4 over 3. If need, you can write 1 over 3. No need to write that. Here we are just taking the reciprocal now. So then the second part, the B, you want to write the reciprocal x over y. How we are going to get the reciprocal of x over y? That is y over x. 3 over 4 becomes 4 over 3. X over y become y over x. So then the third one, then you have the first part. We just see what I'm doing. 1 over 3 divide by 8 over 9, right? So then here 3 times 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 over 3 divided by 8 over 9, right? So then here that we have 4 over 3 multiplied by 9 over 8. Then I can simplify these 3 times 1 and 3 times 3. And then 4 times 1 and 4 times 2. So then the final answer 1 times 3, 3. So 1 times 2, 2. So then I can write this as a mixed number. So that is 1, 1 over 2. So I want to double check quickly whether I did it correctly. So 4 over 3, 8 over 9, 4 over 3 times 9 over 8, 3 times 3, 9, 4 times 2, 8, 3 over 2. So then I'm moving to the part B. Part B, I have 1 over 3, subtract 8 over 9. So then the same thing I do here, that I have 4 over 3, subtract 8 over 9. Now I have the different denominators. So then I want to get the common denominator 9. So how I'm going to convert 3 into 9, multiplying by 3. Therefore, I want to multiply 4 also by 3. 4 times 3, 12. And then here I can write it as it is. So then the final answer, so then I want to show this with the longer line here, at 9. Then I have 12 minus 8. So that is 4 over 9. Okay. So then the B part, so no, A, B we have done. So then we will move to question number 4. Question number 4, 3, 1 over 4 plus 2, 1 over 2. Write the whole thing inside the bracket and 2 over 5. Right? So then here 13 over 4. So then the 5 over 2. Still it is inside the bracket, and here 2 over 5. So according to the BODMAS, first you want to solve the bracket now. So then here you want to get the common denominator, it is 4, and here it is 13. 2 times 2, 4, 5 times 2, 10. Right? And still it is inside the bracket. Right? So when you practice the sums like this, children, so it doesn't give you the wrong answer because you are following the steps. Now here it is 4, then we have 13 plus 10, right? So then we have 2 over 5, right? So then I have 23 over 4 multiplied by 2 over 5. So then I can simplify 2 times 1 and 2 times 2. So then I have the final answer 23 over 10, and I can write 2, 3 over 10, right? So I'll double check whether I have done it correctly. 13 over 4, 5 over 2. So then the common denominator 4, 10, 13 plus 10, 23. Yeah, so then you multiply 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 5, 10. Yeah, so this is the answer. So then the question number 4 I have done. You can see that how I did them step by step. So then the next one, question number 5. Question number 5A, they have given 3.27 sub add 0.09. Okay, how I'm going to do this? 3.27 add 0.09. Okay, when you add this together, it gives me 3.36. Okay? So then when you add 3.27 to 0.09, it is 3.36. So then here I write the answer 3.36. So then the part B, we have 3.27 multiplied by 0.09. If you can remember, I explained 2 different methods for this. The first method, it is what? 327 divided by 100 and 9 divided by 100. Then here in the working column, I multiply 327 by 9, right? So then this will be the answer, right? So then the 327, when you multiply by 9, 2943. So then here I write 2,943, and you divide this by 10,000. The final answer 0.2943, right? So that is one method to do. Or else I explain you the other method. how it works, you just multiply 327 by 9. It gives me 2,943. And if you multiply 327 by 9, you get 2,943. But it is not the question. In the question, we have 4 decimal places. So then for 2,943, we keep 4 decimal places. It gives me 0.2943. So then we will move to the part C. Right? We will move to the part C here. So that is 3.27 divided by 0.03. When you have something like this, how I'm going to write? I write it as a fraction, 0.03. And the division I have with decimals, I want to eliminate that. For that, looking at the number of decimal places, I multiply it by 10, 100, and 1000. If I do something with the numerator, I want to do the same thing to the denominator and numerator the same thing. So then here it gives me 3. So then when you divide 327 by 3, it gives me the answer 109, right? So then this is very simple. When you divide something like this, if you come across with the decimal in the denominator, you multiply it by 10, 100 or 1000 to eliminate the decimal status, looking at the number of decimal places we do have. If we do something to the denominator, we want to do the same thing to the numerator. Therefore, I multiply the numerator also by 100, right? So then we will move to the question number 6. Question number 6, you want to find the value 2 to the power of 4. So then here part A, 2 to the power of 4 means that you want to multiply the base value 2 4 times. So then 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 2, 16. So then the B, I have 2 to the power of 0. The answer is 1, right? So then the C1, so it's a negative index. How we are going to do that? 2 to the power of negative 4. I write 1 over 2 to the power of 4. Sorry. So then because to remove the negative index, I want to get the reciprocal. So 1 over 2 to the power of 4. So then how I'm going to expand this? 1 over, you write this 4 times, and that is 1 over 16. Right? Then we will move to question number 7. Question number 7, I have the index again 5 to the power of 6 divided by 5 to the power of 4. The same base value, division, we are subtracting the indices 6 minus 4. So then the answer is 5 to the power of 2. And here you don't want to find the value because they have not asked me to find the value. Instead, they have asked me to keep this as a single number in index form. Therefore, I just keep it as 5 to the power of 2. The next one, this is part A. And then the part B, I have 5 to the power of 10 multiplied by 5 to the power of 2. That here the same base value, but multiplication, we want to add the indices. So that becomes 5 to the power of 12. So if you have the same base value and if it is a multiplication, you want to add the indices. You have the same base value when you have the division, you subtract the indices. That is how it works. So then we will move to question number 8. Question number 8. You want to write these numbers in standard form. Part A, we have 2,560. And then I write this with the hidden decimal man, 0.0. And the standard form is a number between 1 and 10. So this should become 2.5600 and 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3. So then 3, and no point of keeping the zeros in a decimal number. So 2.56 multiplied by 10 to the power of 3. That is how you see whether you have written all the steps. I know that when you start going to school, that you get different approaches and the different steps, and that you try to get the most comfortable the way. that you prefer to write everything without the steps, no? But at the end of the day, you will be penalized that if you go for those comfortable zones, please adhere to all the steps I'm explaining here. Takes time sometimes. It takes an extra effort, but you want to do all these things because when you sit for the O-level exams, so you will be benefited. So if you have the practice of writing all the steps, because in the O-level exams, the marks will be allocated for each and every steps, right? So then the part B, I have 0.000256 here. I don't want to find the decimal, already it is there. 2.56. How many steps I should go now? Back 1, 2, 3, 4. So then this should be -4. Okay. Then we will move to question number 9, the word problem. So read it carefully with me. The diameter of a ball bearing is given 1.5 millimeter correct to 1 decimal place. So if they have mentioned 1 decimal place, what should I do? 0.1. So this is how you write the 1 decimal place, no? So then you divide this by 2. Then I get the answer 0.05. So what is the diameter length they have mentioned here? So then I write diameter. So it is 1.5 millimeters. Can you remember what I asked you to do? That you want to get the two sides, here negative 0.05 and here positive 0.05. So then this will become this side, it is 1.45 and this side that becomes 1.55. And what they ask, find the range in which the diameter lies. So then you can conclude your answer. Therefore, the diameter, it should be either equal or more than 1.45 millimeters, right? So you want to write this with the unit 1.45 millimeters, or it should be less than 1.55 millimeters, right? So why it is not equal sign? It is not equal. 1.55 when you correct to the first decimal place, that becomes 1.6. No, that is not 1.5. So any number which is less than 1.55 will be corrected to the first decimal place and it gives you the answer 1.5. So then the diameter range should be either it can be 1.5 or more than that, or it can be less than 1.55, right? So then hope it is clear for all of you. So this would be your ideal workings and the concluded answer, right? In the exam, you write like this, so then no one can say that you have done the wrong thing, right? So then here the next one, question number 10. To the nearest 10, 70 children brought a packed lunch to school. So then the 70 children, right? So the nearest 10. So if it is nearest 10, you divide this by 2 and it gives me 5. So then the brought a packed lunch. A packed lunch, right? So then here that we have, so then this is 70 now. So we minus 5 plus 5. So then how we are going to get the final answer? So this becomes 65 and this becomes 75. The number of children, so then will be the number of children, I put it as capital N. It can be 65 or more than that, or it can be less than 75, right? Because 75, when you correct to the nearest 10 children, it becomes 80. Therefore, we cannot get 75, anything less than 75, right? So that is the end of unit test part 1, right? That is the end of unit test part 1. And the next video, I will explain the part 2. Okay, children, hope all of you have understood the steps. By any chance you found it difficult or you didn't understand the concept, please go through this one more time. But still, if you have the doubt, please comment on the video. the comment in the video itself. Okay, children, we'll meet again next day. Till then, stay safe. Bye.